goes with the people that like Le Giraffe, which is Russian for French. What? Hey, Ibanez sent, finally, I did videos with, what am I saying? In the summer, blue. No, in January, we did blue stuff. But also yellow, Ibanez AZs, I'm completely links below. In January, Martin Miller was here and Daniel from Ibanez, and we looked at the AZs, my first look at the AZs. Pretty awesome videos, please watch them. I was pretty amazed, and I really liked the premiums, but that blue thing with the HSS configuration from the Prestige series that I played in the video with Martin, that was one hell of a guitar. And so I had to beg and get a deal and all that stuff that I do, and do loads of stuff for Ibanez, you know, be a little video bitch. But that's fine, because now I have one. I haven't seen it. They sent it, the only one that was in stock right now, and I'm going to share the unboxing with you. So Leslie will switch cameras, thank you Leslie, to... That's way too dark, who cares? Have you partake in this experience, or le experience as we say in French. Hypothetically, no bitching about gig bags because it should come in a case. And the weight supports that theory. Of course, it already has been opened because at Mino there are full-time guitar techs who check every single instrument. This is the AZ2204F-TAB, T-A-B. Woo, that's neat. Well, it is a Prestige. It is what you expect. So, that's a nice ass case. We have a new camera with wide angle for my fatness. Very neat. Now I'm not going to open this and it's going to fall out. Okay. Oh, this is why I do this. This new case smell, the sexual arousal you get when you just get the new guitar out of a case. Here's a look at this beautiful tremolo arm. As with any higher end Ibanez, you get the multi-tool, but I have one in the drawer, so I'm gonna not unbox this. And there's a manual. I'm hoping it is set up correctly. God, that color is so pretty. It's going to super clash with Le Giraffe. that part of the guitar right here, that is so freaking sexy. So, here's my brand new Ibanez 2204 F, was it? TAB. God, the weight is nice. Back in here, Leslie, show that with the front camera. That doesn't look like the Darius. But this is just, oh my god, and the paint job, it feels good. The neck is, of course, the cryogenically something process that comes from Mars. These locking tuners that don't have weights in the back, so no locking weight in the back, but you have to open them with a pick in the front. I'm gonna see how that goes when I change strings for the first time. It is perfectly tuned. You unscrew this, pop this in, oh, and it clicks. And then you can tighten it as you wish. And then this pickup, tap switch, whatever it's called. Lumen lays on the side. Gorgeous. I'm gonna call this an ash body. What do I know? Or is it alder? I didn't look it up. We already talked about these things. This is the guitar that Nico Schliemann played in the Artificial Zebra track that we wrote together. Wrote together meaning I sat here and he wrote it. and the sounds were just to die for. We're gonna go through some sounds. I don't have a lot of time because Leslie needs to go and get the doggy X-rayed. Oh, and then look at how the hole is. I just love this. All these details on these guitars. Brilliant. So we're gonna go. Revv Dynamis on the clean channel with some reverb from the aux. Frickin' Schliemann had it before me, way before me. It was like, Nico had that guitar. I think mine's prettier. I think the flame on mine's better than on Nico's. Take that, Schliemann! I don't know what these things do. You do not play like Nico Schliemann when you have one. The fret ends are really beautiful. Beautifully polished frets. Everything just feels like, woo! Second position. The first position feels very dull and round, but I think with drive it's going to be awesome. That's phenomenal. The action isn't super low, but it's fun to play. Look at how this rounds off right there. Where am I? Isn't that just sexy as fuck? Come on. I haven't even tuned it actually. I really just took it out of the case. Apparently that's one of the major benefits of this alien technique, something cryo. Okay, nice tuners, I like it. That's it, the most perfectly tuned guitar I've ever taken out of the case. What the fuck? That just sounded like ass because I played that. That sounds awesome. We're gonna go to, what else do I have on? Well, let's go to the Friedman. That's actually the lead sound that Nico used on that song. He used the Friedman small box and that guitar, and that was it. Nothing else. So that's 14. A bit because it is unterfräst, as they say. It is. There's a hole under the thing, under this thing. what is what. I don't know if this is humbucker or this. I have no clue. But also extremely amazed how Nico just in the middle of he's playing I learned it. It was so freaking amazing. He had more gain on that. What did he do? Anymore, but it was awesome! The fucker! Let's try Soldano. It's a Soldano Hot Rod 50. Let's do some Dirty Shirley action. Fun and then in between. And let's see what else we have. Well, we tried everything except of this, of course, you know, the clean sound again. But let's go and see how heavy can it get. This is not a metal guitar. I'm sorry, Ibanez, it is not. But this is now one of the heaviest sounds I can imagine nowadays. Obviously I have a floating tremolo and now it's... It's not a bad heavy guitar. off because, you know, drop D. But again, that's not the idea. No. So of course, something I forgot is to really actually show you the different pickup positions. Not that you don't know about them, but Ibanez has these beautiful charts on the website, so I'm going to put them there. So, because I was confused earlier because I went, that's a little bit dull. Doesn't sound like a single coil, does it? Yeah, because that's a special kind of a sound. So let's go through it. Down here, we have the standard, let's call them Strat positions. So we have neck single coil. These two together, that's the hollow sound. Middle by itself, also known as the no one uses it sound. These two together, so again, standard strat hollow sound. One of my favorite sounds ever. So, and then humbucker. When you switch this into position 2, the humbucker doesn't change. Still exactly the same sound. Why this one this is why this one only has 9 different sounds instead of 10 compared to the humbucker versions. Now, if we start here, this sound is actually these two in series, which is why it's fatter and a little bit duller, because it's more humbucker-esque. Versus a single coil. Here, you don't have these two, but the most outer coils, so an even more open sound. There's a lot of bass. Versus the traditional, more hollow sound. In the middle here, you've got all of them. This thing and these two, or this thing and these two then are in series. So that's a super thick sound. Probably, what's with my voice? Probably more for distorted stuff. And then here, you only have this one, which probably brings you more to a tally sound, because that's the position where you would have a tally. And then the humbucker. So we go to some distortion from the Friedman again. Single coil sounds, traditional Strat sounds. I don't know what this is. In between. Only the middle, no one needs that. In the back, it's beautiful. Who doesn't like it in the back? These two, I mean, and then roll that off. That is amazing. And then Le Humbucker. And then we have position 2, which is these two together in series. And then these super outer chords. Very bright. And then all of them. Versus the humbucker. And then the Telly style version. Back to me. Now we're gonna go back to this, and then we're... This is the perfect... Oh my god, it's so light. It is... Love you, Leslie. It is the perfect gigging musician's guitar. Can do so many things once you figure out what this does. It's straightforward, it's light, it plays like a freaking motherfucker. I think it's pretty as hell. It has a floaty thing, but it doesn't have the locky thing, so you don't have to, when the stringy breaks, you don't have the in the and it comes in a beautiful case, which definitely protects it. In this color, it clocks in at $24.99. You can get a Prestige AZ for $19.90, but not in this color with this beautiful top, and I wanted that. I probably wouldn't take it on stage for a very aggressive death metal gig. Maybe grindcore? No, I mean, it's not a metal axe. It's just a great axe for so many styles and so many applications. And with the whatever neck treatment they have, don't ask me. This is gonna come right out of the box and work for you. Great job, Ibanez. It's kind of the Ibanez I've been waiting for. The not so pointy one. And no, it's not a freaking sewer copy. If you take a Strat and you make it a little bit pointier, you've got a sewer. If you take an Ibanez RG and you make it a little bit less pointy, you have an AZ. How is that a copy of anything? It's a copy of a Strat, which is what sewer has, which is what Macmall has, which is what everyone has. But it's not a it's in shape, possibly, maybe, not really a copy of anything. And Ibanez started copying things. Who cares anymore? They took all the details on a guitar of this shape and style and improved on them to give you an instrument that you take out of the box and you just put the fucking smile on your face. That's what it does. So, get out of here. Thanks for watching me have fun with this. Animals at the end. Ah, Mr. Gugu. I have Mr. Gugu t-shirts now. Links below. I will sport many of these beautiful creations in future videos. And, oh, I have to, if you use coupon code HP, link below, at Mr. Gugu, they give you 15%. I get shit. I get t-shirts, okay? That's all I get. But you get 15%. Pretty damn cool. Use that. See you.